We're in Janel's vegetarian kitchen cooking up some leafy greens for St. Patrick's Day. Many of you probably have no idea how to cook up kale, collard greens, or bok choy, but after watching this video, you will know how. So right here we have
collard greens.
Okay, we're getting confused with all of them.
They're all dark and leafy. So we're just gonna mix up a really quick side dish that's very flavorful and full of protein and vitamins and minerals and nutrients. So earlier we cooked the collard greens just in some boiling water for a few minutes just to soften them up. These dark leafy greens are pretty hardy, so you want to cook them before you eat them. So we cooked them. We're just gonna add them right into this bowl. And then I have a can of diced red tomatoes, and they're flavored with some garlic and basil and olive oil. So it's seasonings right in the jar already. And then a can of chickpeas, also known as garbanzo beans. These add some great protein and fiber. So you have a pretty complete side dish. You want to just mix these together. And you can add in some salt and pepper for extra flavor. This would be great over pasta. You can make a hot or cold pasta salad with some whole wheat pasta. Right here we have some great whole wheat rotini. Or you can just eat it as it is, and I guarantee you'll enjoy it.
And earlier we roasted some bok choy.
So what we did here is we mixed some canola oil, salt, about 2 cloves of garlic, and some lemon juice. We just whisked it up and drizzled it over the bok choy, and then we put it in the oven for about 6 minutes, flipped them over, cooked them for a few more minutes, and there you have it.
So the key with all of these is that you can't really eat them by themselves, so we're showing you guys how to cook with them so that your family can enjoy the benefits of these wonderful leafy greens. So right now Janelle is using some kale, and we're gonna be making a side dish.
We're gonna be making sauteed kale with some raisins and pine nuts. And you wanna start by just rinsing off the kale in some cold water, and then you just rip it off of the rib, this center part. It's kind of fibrous, kind of chewy, so you don't need it. You can just pull the leaves right off of that. It's important to have a lot of kale because it cooks down really small. And kale actually has a little bit of a bitter bite to it, so we're pairing it with pine nuts and raisins because their sweetness is going to help balance out the bitter flavor of the kale.
Adding a little bit of olive oil.
Just get your pan nice and covered so you have something to saute it in. And I use these great frozen squares of crushed garlic so I don't have to do any chopping. All right, so then I'm just going to put the kale in. It's in nice little bite-sized pieces. And it looks like it's gonna overfill the pan right now, but it'll really cook down a lot. Then you can just put a top on it so it helps to steam it a little bit. So you can see it's really started to brighten up, and it's cooking pretty well. So now I'm just gonna add in my raisins and my pine nuts. Let them cook a little bit, and it adds some nice color too. This makes a great side dish, or you can put it over rice or pasta. I like it on its own. Dark leafy greens go with everything. They make a great side dish. You can pair them with rice or pasta. They're like the little black dress of vegetables because they go with just about everything.
And lastly, we have here some delicious rainbow chard, which I have no idea how to use, but you have an awesome recipe.
I do. I love just sauteing this in a pan with some olive oil or cooking spray, maybe a clove or 2 of garlic, and then once it's cooked, you can shake on some spicy red pepper flakes and some shredded cheddar cheese, light cheddar cheese, and you've got a nice spicy chipotle cheddar chard. Enjoy.
Sounds yummy. So now you have a perfect side to go with your tacos if you ever didn't really know type of a healthy side. So this is a perfect accompaniment to your Cinco de Mayo fiesta. Hopefully you guys have a safe and happy St. Patty's Day. Don't forget to check out our light beer taste test from last year to find out which light beer tasted the best to me. And as always, subscribe to DietHealth. See you next time.